Breaking news. Well, technically, you know what doesn't feel right? Okay, this guy was just watching a person getting arrested for violating social distancing. I mean, like, I don't even want to hear it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all because of the coronavirus. I mean, like, these people should, like, first of all, like, if the coronavirus finally stopped, that's when they should get out of jail just for social distance violation. But the only problem is that like even the coronavirus is getting like on our nerves. They even arrested a person, like a man and a woman, violating social distancing, and when they I also heard cursing in the background. This guy was just watching and it's like, mind your own business, and then they just beat him to the ground. Like they were swatting him. Like it was like, put your hands up, get on the ground now. Like just for like either like getting into business for like to a man. There was also a pastor from church who also got arrested for also like also like not social distancing, even though that like they just want to keep others safe. Doesn't mean they can just beat him up. They could just softly put handcuffs into them and put him into a talk conversation and then just let him go. like like telling them, no offense, but maybe you shouldn't over distance, instead of just like, all right, that's it, you're getting a sentence and I'm gonna beat you to the ground if you keep doing that. Like, I think like a more proper way to do it is just do that. But it just doesn't feel right, even in Florida. Like, and it also happened in New York City as well. It and California also has like strict rules, because California, they have like, it's super famous. California is famous for its rights. Los Angeles is super popular. It's in a different time zone from New York City, and New York is one of the middle colonies, New York State. Governor Cuomo like even is even shutting down trains for like for like reasons, just because of the coronavirus, and it doesn't feel as good as I think it does. And Governor Murphy is like also like opening golf courses, because in Germany they like when they opened the golf courses, they started getting coronaviruses again, so they had to shut it down. So Governor Murphy was like, okay, we're gonna open it, but that's just a test to see if you would social distance. Once the coronavirus is over, then you could be free. But if I hear, and then Governor Murphy said if he hears reports that like they have not been social distancing, he's gonna close them up again, cause like he's really smart and stuff like that. Cause Germany was getting that problem, but that's why you should. That's why they want you to social distance, and I just don't want to hear. I don't want to hear those two words. The two words I don't want to hear is social and distancing, because I feel like every time I hear them, I feel like I'm never gonna get out of this house again. I'm gonna stay in this house for the rest of my life. So even in Brazil, like, and Portugal, they're getting the same things. Sorry, I just need a chill pill. I mean, how could I mean? Let me get this straight. There's like 10,000 coronavirus cases in Brazil, and Spain has 63 cases, or like 100K. I forgot the count. But Italy and Spain, they all have it. But Brazil and Portugal, they don't have that much. Like, is this fair? Oh, and by the way, like, just nicely tell them not to social distance. I mean that, like, if it was it shouldn't be illegal to go to someone else's houses unless they don't give you permission and go to their house. Like, they should, the punishment for like for like going to someone else's house during a lockdown, like they would just have to escort you out of it. That's all they had to do. But I'm not sure if they would, like, unless if it's their property, you could at least go to their houses as long as you have a mask on if you feel like you're gonna forget to social distance. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's just that, like, I even, like, back to the subject, I heard a man and woman getting arrested for violating social distancing. Like, all they did was put 2 feet, like, near each other, and then, like, in front of public, like, the police officers, I heard tasers, too. It's just, it kind of feels like, it feels reasonable, but it doesn't feel right at all, just because, like, just one tiny little 2 feet apart. Like, does this even feel right? Like, that's why some officers were on duty. That's why I feel like you should have the right to go to someone else's house as long as you have a mask on. Because you don't have the virus. No one else has the virus. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, stay at home! I feel like, I understand they want you to be safe, but they're taking it too far. And, like, they're like, oh my god, you better stay away from that man or you're going to jail, boy! Like, what the heck? Is that how it's gonna go? I see how it is. I really do. Okay, so I've been recording for 7 minutes. I should be getting onto midterms now. But this was just news that I had to bring up. And so the consequence, instead of just having to arrest you, you could just get the virus. That's a better one to have, instead of just getting or maybe, like, you know, like, I have vitamin C, and that could be, like, a cure for coronavirus, but they haven't found the real cure for coronavirus, and that's just awful. Like, I have vitamin C for myself, and I don't have it. The only problem is other people just want to. Like, this just doesn't feel okay, though. Sorry, it's just so hard to talk after bringing all this panic up. But this is just, it's still awful. You get what I'm saying? And I'm praying that this would all end. And I'm praying that you'd have the right to go to someone else's house, like, just for, like, for fun or something like that, as long as you have a mask. At least. That's all I'm asking. And also, we just also know that, we would just know that, like, help. Okay. I was just upset, that's all. Because of the coronavirus, this is all happening. If I had a cure and I just wore a mask and go to someone else's house, that would at least be okay. So, yeah, that's all the news I have for now, because it's very, very hard to talk. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know.